All right. Well, we barely start on time. Let's just make sure that. Yeah, okay. We're using the microphone. That's good. All right. Then we can do this here. Well, what's up, YouTube, by the way? Hopefully you guys enjoy this live stream or skip a few minutes in for the live stream to truly start. We're going to go over some buyouts, some more stuff that people want as well. And yeah, we're going to get right into this. Let's see. What do I want to go through first here? First, obviously. Hey, that's good. You know, I actually have a lot of people who compete for first in my comment section. And it's really funny because when I was YouTubing, or before I did YouTube, when I saw people say first, I was like, man, that's lame. But now that I'm like a YouTuber, I don't know why. I think it's cool for like the creators. I don't know how to really describe it. Here, Cosmo, you can jump up over here. Flamberg got bought out. Yep. I told people that it was a little too cheap. I think all the Snake Eye stuff was cheap, especially, but Flamberg's actually kind of good. These are, yeah. I mean, Age of Overlord now has another hitter for their secret or 14. Oh, Sultan Friends, I know that person. $14. Nice people. $14 for this. Now the quarter century hasn't really reflected that. I mean, we had one here for 49, believe like 2 hours ago. I have this in my trade binder, and someone just asked the price, so I looked up. Like, 49 goes up to 53. Now 53 goes up to 80 over here. I feel like if it went up to 70 or 80, I'd be good with it. I don't think this has to be a $100 card. I don't think we have to have $100 quarter century rares that aren't really worth $100. But this card was as cheap as like 30 at one point. I was at 30 to 40s. It's way too cheap. This is more of like at least 55, 60 of a card. And, you know, it's still good, but could be closer to 80 for sure. But it's not a bad card overall. 1 second here. All right. See, if I have him in my lap, he's going to behave. So it's okay. Let me move this a little bit here. All right. Why is my shirt sideways? Why does my shirt look like it's not on fully? Oh, whatever. Let's look at Age of Overlord a little bit here. So, is really worth something for this? $243 for your Super Snake Eye Ash. I know this is like a one of in some of the builds. I know you can use it with the Sinful Spoils, but like, really? I actually have those somewhere. I don't know how many I have, but I have like of my bulk. I put my Age of Overlord bulk somewhere, and I was like, just in case, you know, I'm not going to get rid of it. Oh, well, a few $3 cards. I'm not going to complain. Quarter Century Little Knight. Now, it's hard. I really hate saying this is a deal, but you got a deal here for 500. I mean, in quotations, mind you. But, yeah. You're a good kitty. All right. How you doing, Sage? How you doing? Quick question. What is your honest opinion on what's the true value of wanted Seekers of Spoil? Well, we're going to get right into this, that card as we get a little lower here. The quarter century at 195. I know people are going to want sets of this card, so I understand that it's going to be around 190. I thought this card was a good pickup around 120, and I think the overall value should be around 150. I think 200 for this is a little too much because it's an engine of the time right now. So it's not like, you know, say Talents, right, where Talents was. Yes. Here, you can get behind me. Oh, are you okay? Here you go. Oh, okay. You don't want to go. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Hey, how you doing, Harv? And then how you doing, Sneak? When a Populous comes out, you need to use Snake Eyes Ash. Oh, okay. All right. It's more because I know that the Sinful Spoil engine used one copy, and obviously it's a Snake Eye card. But like $3 right now for that super is crazy because so much Age of Overlord is getting pulled. I feel like that's listing's not going to hold $3. That's my opinion. But yeah, you got Anti-Zeus here at about 185. Like again, it's a stable card. People want their one copy. I mean, I would wait for this, but yeah, I understand why it's worth a lot. Diabellstar, the Black Witch, about 140s there. 118 for your Imetsis. I felt like when these were 80, those were way too low. Now that they're at, say, 118, 123, 125, I think that's the fair price where it should be. Could it go up higher? Yes, it could. We just need to see Horus do more. And Horus is good. It's just it has a lot of competition right now. About 112 for the Secret Little Knights. Yeah, okay. Horus is about 90. Butler's about 78, 80. I think the Butlers are really good pickups at $80. Like if you're actually looking, hey, what's a good price? What's a great price to pick a card up at? Butlers at $80 is I would highly recommend. Nothing much. I was finally able to catch a stream again. Hey, thank you, my man. I always love it when people make time for my lives. I'm actually going to have 2 live streams probably next week. I might have one Thursday. It just depends on what comes in. I got a really good deal on some cases of the 25th anniversary cases. So I might open up those because those are always very fun to open. I actually just put up a Horus build today. People were not happy with it, Lamau, but I don't care. I like it. Well, Horuses are cool cards for sure. Then you have Sinful Spoils here. $71, $75. What do I think the real price is for this? As Lexi says, I would probably say around $60. 60, 65. I think 70, 75 is a little too high. If you have to play events and you have to pay it, oh well, it's a little more than you want, right? But I would nowhere be paying like $90, $100 for these cards unless you really have to play at the event. And this can guarantee you your top. That's the way I see it. It is quite expensive because you have to get this and you're going to have to also get the Little Knight if you're getting this package too. So it's like, and can your deck make a Little Knight in a better way, which most likely it can. That's how it is. Let's see. What else do we have here? And boxes aren't even that bad. I probably should have bought some Age of Overlord boxes, but oh well. 54 on the Snake original Sinful Spoil Snake Eyes. I think 54 is not bad. This card was 70 to 80s. So 54, if this could go down to like 40s, definitely a good pickup. 60 on the regular Imetsis. I actually still have my regular one. Unity, I'm really glad that I really am glad that players are finally waking up and learning not to spend money on like garbage collectible cards. Like, how is this a collectible card? This just reads like shit. What? Because it has magicians and it resembles a dark magician card? No, screw that. That's stupid of me. No. Oh, no. Like, I said about the first one. Like, I wouldn't even be touching that with a 10-foot pole. But for the Yu-Gi-Oh community to listen, and I'm not saying that I said this and everybody listened, right? I'm not trying to say that. But I'm saying that Yu-Gi-Oh players used their damn eyes for once and saw that, hey, this first one, is it really that collectible? No, not really. The second one shouldn't be that much either. And look, $53. I think that's very fair. Snake Eyes at 55. We already went over that. 47.48 on Vanquish J.O. Long. I feel like a lot of people like this card because of the artwork. Looks like something from Jujutsu Kaisen. Not bad. Visa Samsara at 38 is actually pretty good. This card went all the way up to about 70s, 75, 80s. Now it's about 38. I think that this card could definitely hold some value over time. Not a bad card to grab. I feel like the Infernal Flame Banshee, a lot of people know it's so good for Pyro. So it's in a snake rain situation. That's kind of how I would describe Banshee right over here. It's a snake rain situation. And would I say that you should bet on this snake rain situation? Well, we are getting more Pyro stuff. We do know that. So if you don't want to play with the quarter century, maybe play around with a couple copies of the Ultra. Black Raven Answer at 32. This could go up once we get the Goblin Slayers because they could build this and make it into it. Yeah, $32 for a cooler card. It's not bad. It is a rank up card for sure. Another rank up card. 32 is at least fair. I don't know if it's gonna go a lot higher, but I don't see this being like $15, $20. Black Hole Dragon is it just looks cool. I'm gonna be too biased. I can't tell you if that's good or not. Zeus at 22, Diabellstar at 22, the Bad Horse at 20. Odd Eyes Archai at like $20. That's actually very fair. Temple of Snake Eye at about 18. Butlers are what, 18? About $17, $19 here. So they're going up a little bit. I thought 10s were kind of cheap for them, to be honest. Over Dragonar is about 15. So I'm not going to go through all these bad ones at like 10, 11, 12s. They sank right away to these prices for a reason. Man, these are so bad. 6 for the King Sarcophagus. I remember that when we got Age of Overlord, and I was looking at these on Friday because I had a Friday market watch then. I was like, yeah, $3 seems kind of low. 6 is at least fair. It could go up a lot higher though. The original Snake Eyes here, 37 listings, got me a little worried. Let's see. We go near mint here, 35 listings. It's about a $5 card. Can this go up? It is a one of, mind you, 5.5, but maybe it can go a lot higher because, I mean, you can summon a level 1 fire from your hand or deck. So this card regardless is going to age well because we get a level 1 fire that's good, or a bill that's a good for level 1 fire. It's going to be really, really good. It does send for cost though, so it is a good ass target in a way, but and it is for Snake Eye and Diabell Star, so I feel like we might get more in the next set pertaining to that card. I still think this is a good $4 card to catch up on. I think a lot of people are actually almost attributing it to a bulk card. 4s on Samsara, a little too cheap here. Horus is 3. Yeah, we already went over that. I think if you have any copies of that, just get your money, call it a day. Like, you should maybe get these, dollars for these, dollar. I don't think these are bad for $1, if I had to be honest with you here. This is scaring me. What is this? That's close to $1. I mean, this set is just bonkers. What can I say? I knew these were close to $1. Close to $1. Set overall is not that bad. We got David Warner. Yo, sup, Saku? I bought a whole bunch of stuff for a Horus deck. I posted in the Discord. I spent close to 800 to complete it, and I still need the second Little Knight. Oh, man. I mean, did you get I didn't see it yet, I think, but did you get the quarter century Horus stuff? My favorite thing about Black Friday / weekend sale, it wasn't worth to buy anything because the prices went way too high for the 10-15% to make a difference. Yes and no. I definitely, okay, so I feel, and I was going to say this actually, but just in general, even outside of Yu-Gi-Oh, a lot of places didn't even have really good deals, or they jacked up the price to make it seem like it was a good deal. I will probably say as an adult, this was the worst Black Friday in general I've ever seen. For the 10-15% on TCG player, I feel like it depended on what card you wanted. It definitely was going to attribute some buyouts. So if you want to stock up on some cards, if you want to get some older ulties like this, if something you're gonna buy on Black Friday weekend sale was something you were already gonna buy in the first place, but you might as well just wait a little bit just to get the extra 10. Like when you're buying more higher rarity stuff, more higher value stuff, your $60, $70, mostly $100 cards, right? Stuff like that. Like if you want a Little Knight, right, for example, and you decide that you're going to get next paycheck and it was like 2 weeks till Black Friday, you were going to wait till Black Friday probably to pick up your Little Knight. Something like that. I think that some stuff was definitely good. I had 5 cards having your trade binder drop that day for a reason, but it depends on what the cards were. Nay or nah? Nah. I did invest in a few pages of Snake Eyes Ash and a quarter century Felgrand, though. In 3 months, those will be huge. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, for Snake Eyes Ash, that's the super, right? Unless I just gotta make sure that I'm not dumb. Hold on. Snake Eyes Ash. I mean, if you got them at dollars or less, I mean, they're $3 now. How can I tell you didn't win just now, right? But personally, I just feel like this is gonna repopulate. I remember they did. In fact, it's better to give you guys another card that was really attributed to. If you look at Kashtira here, and we go right over here, this card was bumped up. Okay, this is the secret rare of it, right? This was way before we even thought about the tins, right? But these super rares did jump up. It has to jump up over here, but this doesn't do it justice. You could see it was $1 here, but it jumped up for about a few days. The graph does not show it to about $3 to $4 a pop. And I said, I don't think that could hold $3 or $4, maybe $1. And it went to $1 within about 3-4 days and then went back down. So I don't know. I want to know how much you got the Snake Eyes Ash for. Can you check Book of Moon ultis and Fenrir's for me? Absolutely. In fact, we'll look at Book of Moon really quickly because I want to see if these went up a little bit. No, of course not. We're going to go without photos. About 88. 89. I thought that the sale would really bring these up, but look, the sale, these weren't really touched on the sale. And that worries me. It means that the reason why these went up. Now, I knew this card was seeing meta relevant play, but I think it's a good card. It's a GOAT card as well, and that it's actually an Edison card technically as well. You could still technically play this in Edison. It's just not as good here, but it's still a good card nevertheless. So I thought, hey, if it went up to about 100 for meta relevancy, it's hard for these to go back down. And I expected the sale to do some, and it didn't. Yeah, $80 here. Not too much here. Now, Fenrir is a card that I said at 30s was good to 40s, but I would get rid of it before ban list because they're going to hit this card eventually. And that when they went after the ban list, they went up to about 70, 75, and then they crashed literally right back down to 38. I was actually quite shocked to see it drop right back to where it was. And I didn't really have faith in the card. And we're seeing these at $48, $50 here. I feel like a lot of people that have committed to this card already have it here. But, I mean, it is lower on listings. We can't really deny that. I think this card is easily worth $40 or $50, though. Absolutely here. Would I pick these up? I said if you want this card and you want to gamble on it when it was 32. If you did, that was the day. But if you got these at 40, I think that's pretty good as well. I don't know why, but I got like shave my neck. It's like itchy right over here. I don't know why. Blinked and missed some of these. It's okay, H. I understand that. Konami should pay the players back that opened up quarter century TCG cards. I actually think that it's ridiculous on what they did. I really, really hate it. Man. Yeah, Black Friday this year was the worst. There's ever been so many retailer marketing items down $10 and calling it Black Friday. So yeah, I got the Imetsis for 45 each though, because I bought everything the Wednesday. That's good. 45 for Imetsi. I think that's very fair. And Thrust was 67 for regular prints. Now they're over 80 as well. Yeah, I think getting regular prints for Thrust at 67 were fine. If there is less than $20 difference between that and the ultis, get the ultis. But yeah, 80, 85. I mean, 67 just so you can have the card to play is fine. Ultis are about 110 here. If the secrets are, in my opinion, are around 90 or more, and the ultis are about 110, I would get the ultis. I remember the secrets being 85 and the ultis being 100, and I told people go get the ultis. But if you can actually get the thrusts, secret rares, and you don't want to spend as much, and you have this 10 to 50% off, right? So if you got them for 67, but then you got some credit, I don't know if that was on the on sale price, but you got something extra for that 67, then you did fine. Hello, Saki. How you doing, Burke? I agree. Weak Black Friday sales all around. Didn't pick up anything. It was hard for me to find good stuff. It really, I got some stuff to open up, but, you know, I want to see some dudes beat the shit out of each other to get a TV for 33% of retail. Now, that's Black Friday. Yeah, that's what I mean, bro. And, okay, I'm going to be honest, bro. It's not. I'm being honest. It's usually middle-aged women who are boxing. Like, maybe, right, like, that's what I usually see, is the middle-aged women boxing, right? Or they're not even boxing. They're, like, pushing each other and crying. As saying the other one hit the other one. That's what I usually see. And it's usually a Target or a Walmart. Man. One of the few times I get to tune into your stream rather than being at work. Woo. Well, glad to have you here. Also, if you guys have not hit the like button on this video, smash that like button. If you're buying anything on TCG Player, which, I'm going to be honest with you, I think everyone's good from the sales last weekend. But hey, let's say you forgot something. Please use my full link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 13 packs of OTS 23 here. If you guys are donate $5 more, I'll open up one OTS pack. If you guys donate $10 more, I'll open up 2 OTS packs. $15, I'll open up 3 OTS packs, and $20, I'll open up 5 OTS pack 23s. We already got 2 ultis from this, so it was a lot of, I think, 50. So it could be 3 ultis, it could be 2 ultis. I got 2 ultis, and I'm calling it. I'm happy. Pro tip with the sales on TCG Player, always buy before the sale happens, because since these cards are worth actual money, the price reflects the discounts after like 15 minutes into the sale. I think it's more of here's how I would do it for TCG Player. Once the sale happens, plan what you want beforehand, like actually prep it, and then go in as early as possible, because so if a card's like $20, but then because of the buyout or the 10-15%, it goes up to 25-30. Well, you're still paying more, right? You're not getting the full 10-15%. And again, it depends on what percent you're at. That's the way I see it. So it's definitely a first come, first serve. It's an early stuff. You can do it at the convenience of your house. You don't have to like wait outside of somewhere. Super Proxy F has been going up for some reason. Super Proxy F. I think I know what that card is. Oh yeah, it's the Proxy F Magician from OTS 15. Okay. Yeah, I actually have these right now, and we're gonna go without photos here. It's 10 listings, 4s, going up to about $7 here. We got someone with 6, 7 here. This is actually used with Rescue Ace because you can make some really cool stuff here. You could, because it locks you into fires. I think Rescue Ace has something with that. There's that, and you can also use something from the Sinful Spoils one. It's not a bad card at all. And plus, you get to special summon 1,000 attack or less from your hand, so you could special summon, say, Turbulence. Really good card overall. I remember going over this because of Rescue Ace for you guys to get out $1 or $2. I said, well, they're not playing it, but it's like a $4 or $5 card. These went down to 3s, and now it looks like they're about to $4 or $5. Probably, I assume Kung Fao for the same reason, but I could be incorrect. Do you think Diviner Heralds are a good price point to pick up a set? I talked about OG Diviners at 15 because the mega packs were like 10. Right now, your OGs are 17. Hey, $2 more, get your OGs. Do not get the Prismatics, get the OGs. Absolutely a good price. I think that this card go up to 30s again, by far. Proxy F is for SQ race. Yep. I sold the Super Proxy F for like $3.50 that I bought for like 40 cents. Stonks. I mean, hey, you made something off it, right? That's what you want for your penny stonks. Ramen. Okay. Rami Sank, King of Games. Have you heard of the Bandai Yu-Gi-Oh cards? I know about them, but I haven't done as much research into like the whole stuff. Like I know the whole upper deck stuff, but the Bandai cards, I think I know what you're talking about. Oh, nice. They diving. Good luck. Yep. Do you think the Dark Magician, a PSA 10 from Bandai, is worth anything? I'm asking for a friend. It's from 1998. Well, collectors would like that, absolutely. So yeah, no, it's definitely worth something. I mean, it's pretty obvious it would sell for quite a lot of money. Yeah, I don't know the exact prices on PSAs, and I know the PSA market has crashed a lot, but yeah. Saku, is there a general day where cards usually listed during the week? That's actually a good question. So for me, honestly, I just list whenever I can have time or whenever I get stuff. I like to take Sunday off, but usually I like listing on like Monday/Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Like I'll still list on weekends, but I'm doing other stuff on weekends. So I feel like people who buy on weekends, like say from a locals Friday, Saturday, if they don't list that day, they wait for a weekday. My throat's a little thirsty. Sorry about that, guys. But I feel like with the bigger shops, they have people like doing it 24/7 in a cycle, if that makes sense. Do you think we'll get a ban list in December? I'm waiting for that and for an announcement about a spring reprint set before I go after more Agov. Let me see something with the ban list here. Because we're not in ban list season. It doesn't feel like it yet. So, oh yeah, so they said... So until 25th of September, it has been 2 months. You know, I feel like they might just let us end the year without a ban list. I mean, we're basically in December now. It's been 2 months. December marks 3 months, right? And usually they are going to want to wait 3 months before they do anything, maybe 4 months. So I feel like I would put my money on January. But I think it's going to be a bit bigger of a list because not only do we have a lot of variety in the format, a lot they might want to hit. And before anyone says, well, the format's really good, it's really diverse, why would Konami hit it? I'm not saying that it should be hit. I like diverse formats. The reason I'm saying that Konami is going to hit it is I remember TOS format. Now, a few people went back to TOS format and said it wasn't as good as you think it was. Now, I remember people thinking TOS was one of the best formats ever in Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't think it's not one of the best, but it's a good format. It's a very good format, in my opinion. Not one of the best, but it's really good. And I remember when we had Toss format, we had decks that weren't performing. Like Starman Great wasn't performing as good as people think it was or remember. And that deck got a ban. Strikers got banned. Well, Striker was probably one of the best decks, like second or first best deck, depends on who you ask. Orcus was the second or best deck, depending on who you ask. I know Harv's answer already. You don't even have to bother typing, bud. I got you. They got their hardcore ban, right? They hit everything because they're like, oh, the format's diverse. We want to sell new product. We got hit everything, right? I feel like Konami is going to give us a list where they just start hitting stuff that doesn't really need to be hit, but they're going to do it anyway. They might treat it like Toss format, and that's something you got to keep in mind. So I think they'll wait till January. I think they'll give us December because they're not going to drop anything close to Christmas, right? New Year's. I would say January, like 7th, 8th, any day at that point, they might, right? But I think you got December. If you don't, maybe they did a little one to make a bigger one later on. I don't know. Konami will drop a list in the middle of an event if they feel like it, as we see. That's just going to be the Ishizu cards banned and unbanned Dryden. Man. Just got on the Benkai and Burkai are different people. Gotcha. All right, let's look at Noble Knight Shield Bearer. Yeah, gotcha. I did not know this was being bought out. So this is a secret rare from Brothers of Legends. Okay. This card's normal special. You banish a light monster from your graveyard, you draw a card. Okay. You can banish this card from your hand or field at a level 6 or lower Winged Beast from your deck to your hand. I forgot what they want you to add with this, but it's it's a weird card because it's a searcher. It is a searcher for a Winged Beast. These are dollars here from Brothers of Legend. I mean, Brothers of Legend doesn't really have value. $2 here. What could be bought here? What? Man, Wind Beast is a lot. I don't know if the flu is taking this. Like, what is this used in? Let's see what else is here. Banlist is just going to be the... Oh, no, I read this already. So what do you say the best day to buy cards would be middle of the week when it has been restocked? Well, because people list their stuff at different times, and there's a lot of TCG stores that list 24/7. Like, they get the card, they can list it the same day or within 48 hours. There's not really a good time. Like, there's not a specific day of the week to buy it. There's good times to buy in general. Like, I think that Black Friday, like in the next week or two, we might see some good stuff on TCG Player to buy because people are like, oh, the 10-15% is done. I got everything I need. I'm cool. I don't have to look at it. Near Christmas time, people are going to have less money. So, there's not going to be as demand for our cards. There could be there. That's not a bad time to buy during Christmas time, like real deep into Christmas time. Like I'm talking like 15th of December, maybe something like that. When it's off season is always better than when it's on season, like when we're not having events versus when we are having events. Joshua Schmidt said about the format that it's hard to hit a diverse format like this because it feels like they can at last so much longer than formats like Tier 0. And I agree with that. I definitely do agree. It's hard to hit. But Konami doesn't do a great job at it. Like Toss format had like 5 to 6 decks, right? Let's say 6. And then you could play Rogue if you want. You really could play Rogue in that format, right? And I think that's something people like. We did see Rogue. Like, we did see events where we had 7, 8 decks top. And I think that can have something like when it's happening with this, Konami might do the exact same thing, right? Especially when you look at Unchained, right? Konami is done with Unchained. They do not give a damn now. They saw how Duelist Nexus looked, which is funny because if you really think about it, without Unchained, that set would have been even worse. You really won't be able to remember what's in that set. And I think that Konami is going to be really harsh on it. I'm saying it because Konami does follow their patterns in the past. That's the pattern they've done in the past with diverse formats. I'm not saying I want that or that I like that. I just think that it is at least a possibility that we need to be prepared for. I think that, I'm going to do a banlist prediction video eventually. And I'm going to win it say at the end, probably the theory of, or like a quick disclaimer that, hey, this is a diverse format. Toss format was a diverse format where it had 6 to 8 decks that were playing. Back then, Konami hit ban a card from almost all of those. So you gotta be prepared. Yeah, how you doing, Varys? You had a good Thanksgiving? Honestly, my Thanksgiving was dog shit. I don't know if it's the worst Thanksgiving I've had, but it's the worst Thanksgiving I had in like a decade above plus. Like, probably could be. I don't know. I really didn't like Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's kind of a day where you like are like, man, when can I go home after eating? Like, I feel like that's how a lot of people kind of see it. But specifically with mine, I had to sit in my room with my mother-in-law for 3 hours, dude. And she found a new way to piss me off. And she doesn't do it on purpose. It's more of she's just too stupid to realize things. And it was so bad that my wife apologized and the father apologized. And I'm actually good with the father, right? And it was that bad. And I ended up losing my cool with her. I ain't gonna lie. It's wild what people think they have the audacity to fucking tell you. They were like, I think the reason my wife was quiet was because she had no words. Because my wife is a very opinionated person. You know, if she has a problem, she's gonna say it, right? You know, obviously there's a little back and forth with it, but she's not gonna she'll argue with someone essentially, if that makes sense. You know, she's part Puerto Rican, so you know, pretty bad. Is a good time to pick up Rescue Ace? Honestly, the good time to pick up Rescue Ace has left the station a long time ago. That's how I would say. How you doing, Caesar? Spiritual Beast Rampengu. Okay, let me see Rampengu. Oh. Really? It's for this shitty deck? Really? This, I understand that this has been bought for a while, but nah, that's good. Nah, that's a dog shit buyout. I really thought that someone finally broke that card. Wow. All right. Well, thank you for letting me know the answer, though. I do appreciate that. How you doing, Brandalorian? By the way, bro, I like the profile picture. I'm not a Star Wars guy, but it just looks cute. Hey, Thomas, any good competitive deck cores out there that I should be looking at scooping up? Personally, if I had to say tier 2 and above, I think Dark World's really good. I think Mannadium. I think Mannadium's really good. If you play Mannadium, I really think that deck, since it loses to Droll, the best thing you could do is just play Cross Out in the Call by Grave. I think that playing those are just going to help the deck a lot. Mannadium's really good, and they could play through boards. What else is good? I really think Mannadium's like a real good sleeper pick. I think that Labyrinth, while it's a cheap core, is really good. I would say Flu. I don't like Flu as a deck, but if you want a result, like if you're going to a regional and you want a top, Flu can get you that top, right? You don't know YCS. Flu could get you at least A2, right? That's what I would probably say. So I'd say Lab. I would say Flu. If I think Flu's going to get hit, it's cheap enough for now. That to a point where it doesn't matter. So Flu that. And I think Dark World's good to have at the side. Same with Mannadium. Definitely those 4. Let's see. How many likes do we have on this video here? 8 likes. If you haven't liked the video, smash the like button. Also, if you guys want to donate through Super Chat or PayPal, it's always appreciated. The goal is 3 or 5 donations. If you guys donate $5 or more, I'll open up an OTS Pack 23. $10, I'll open up 2 OTS Pack 23s. I keep what's in the pack, though, so be mindful of that. $15, I'll open up 3 OTS Pack 23s, but if you donate 20, I'll open up 5 packs of OTS 23. How do you feel about the new Fire King cards coming out, and will they be a good meta choice to take to events? I think for events, I mean, I've seen how they do in the OCG. The OCG has had them take first place at an event, right? But the optimal build is with Sinful Spoil, and that's what I believe topped over there. They're good. They are very good. I can't deny that. I think that would they be good for events? I think they'll be good, but I think once we get a ban list, it's going to help them more. That's the thing. So I would say they're good, and I think they can get better, but you're going to need the Sinful Spoil engine. My friends and I are talking about going to regionals next Saturday at the LA Convention Center. I mean, hey, bro, regionals are really fun. I won't be there. I will be at Indy this Saturday, though, so I will be at that. Do you need something? 1 second. He's so heavy. Oh. 1 second, guys. He likes to be behind me sometimes, and sometimes he'll run away, and sometimes he doesn't want. Okay. Soul Release MRD common first edition near mints. It's the best answer to Fire Kings, and it's a one of searchable by Thrust. Actually, Soul Release. I actually want to take a look at Soul Release. This should have been a lost start, by the way. This really should have been a lost start. By the way, DBs at 25 cents are very cool, and there's supers here for. I mean, I'm not shocked, mind you, right? But $5. Okay. Dark Beginnings are cute. You got the Speed Duel ones, but this is Speed Duel. That's why it's worth like $1 there. Rest of these are, a little bit of money. Let's see what the first edition copies are here. Yeah, $7 for an OG comic is not bad. Where are light plays at? $3. Where are like normal copies at? Yeah, like nothing too crazy. Okay, you guys might want to get your you might actually want to get these. I feel like dollars for the DB ones, not bad at all. Plus the DB ones look a little more clean than MRD. I have to say it. Thank you, bro. Just had a custom logo made. Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool. But yeah, I told people that Soul Release supers won't be a bulk card for long because it got bought out back in 2021, I think, or 2022. I only went over this card once after like the buyout sell and calm down. So no, this is a very good card. It's not only a good card of Fire King, it's a good card in general. I mean, this just banishes 5, right? It's not a quick play. Like that's really the only problem with it. But very, very good card overall. It like decks that need their graveyard, and it's 5 cards, right? So pretty good. If you want to be funny, make Nova less. Yeah, but it's not competitive, unfortunately. I want them to announce a reprint set soon. Dual Overload was announced at the end of November. Ghost 1 was announced by the end of November. Last year's 25th Legend Collection was announced in December, though. I feel like we might get we're going to get announcements near the end of the year, but we're not going to get anything for a little bit here. Mandemi loses to draw so fucking bad, it's infuriating. That's why I feel like since it's such a hard L, if you choose to play Manadium, find the room to play 3 crossout and 1 draw for it. How much? I want to look at crossout. Let me look at crossout real quick. Oh, Secrets from Speed Duel, $17. I actually ended up getting this for like a few bucks. I told people, get this at $4 or $5. They were $10, but I guess they keep going up. Supers from DB are cute, but all right, Ultras are $11 for your Ultra. Secrets are what, 12s? How about $10 for your Secret Rares? Really good to grab your crossouts, by the way. We got Pico VGC. Funny joke, by the way. I saw some kids talking about Hoenn, right? And they must have been like probably like 15, 16 probably. I just know they're in high school. I was like, oh yeah, And I said something about Pico, and they had no idea who I was talking about. And all the older people around me knew exactly who Pico was, or Pekka, I guess some people could say, but I say Pico. And the kids did not know what we were talking about. I was like, yep, I'm good. I'm at Indy losing to draw. Lamau. White Pearly Noir. All right, sure. 40 for your CR from defenders. And then I don't know which one the white one is, but this card always was like a comfortable $40. I think that's a comfortable place to be. Madolce Muful IRL. Adorable cat. I actually rebuilt Madolches last week, but I have to re-sleeve them. Man, I never noticed the titties on this bitch Rita, actually, when you cob it. That's pretty nice, actually. She kind of reminds me of a girl from Hyperdimension Neptunia a little bit. Man, I love Hyperdimension Neptunia. The Almaca Fire Kings is a lot cheaper and playable. You can play a lot of things with the Fire Kings. I like that a lot. And Fire Kings was very popular, so... Man, let's see. Remember, those 5 cards can be as spells and traps too, so you can hit follow-up stuff and cards that protecting graveyard. Yep. Oh, it is a good card. Again, imagine if it was a quick play this entire time. Man. Y'all need y'all to sleep on Centurion so I could top the Indie Regional. Ethan, I'm telling you, I will probably be there somewhat earlier, but I will be there by 11, 12 no matter what. And I will probably be there for the rest of the day till like 8, 9. You gotta see me, bro. You gotta see me. Yeah. I got my cat right over here. Yeah. Let me get him again. No. Oh. All right. Say hi. Do you have anything you want to say? What do you think of tier element? Sir, don't run away. What do you think of tier element? He's a strong cat too. All right, there you go. He doesn't squirm as much if I hold him like a baby, but if you hold him like long cat style, he'll like stay there for 30 seconds. He's like, all right, let me go now. You've had your fun, human. 30 seconds. Feed my bowl. Man, I'd be back. I'll call the wife for a little bit. Okay, that's good. Oh, yeah. Okay, white one with my cat. Okay, my bad. All right, I'm going to put you down because I don't want to carry you because you're really heavy. Just bought place of Magician Souls. I see it. We're working really well with Horus because Imetsi is a spellcaster. It can be sent for cost. Oh, that's good, actually. Let's look at... Actually, you know what? I haven't looked at Magician Soul for a while. I feel like Konami forgot about this card. So you got your Secrets from Brawl. There's a Legend at 27. Ultras at 25. I personally have Ultras. You got... Okay, so this is really stupid, right? Why on earth would you bother getting the Ultras from Season 3 when you could get the OG Ultras for, well, maybe $1 more? Maybe $1 more. Actually, that was something I should have got for Black Friday. I have 2 copies of Magician Souls, and I want my playset, but I only have 2. And I picked up like a while ago. And then, yeah, you got your blues, your reds, on blue, dama di, dama da. Oh, man. Magician Souls could be a great reprint rarity collection. Would you guys pick up a quarter century one? I feel like it would be pretty nice. I mean, you put a Dark Magician card in there, right? And it's a matter relevant card. All the tier players cry about Shifter because they instant lose to it and defend roll, even though Manaman and Inferno Noble lose to it. Funny as fuck. Not gonna lie, bro. That's a pretty good diss. I ain't gonna lie. I know GGYGO wants Shifter banned. And every time he talks about it, he gets a lot of interactivity. Like, you got people saying, yes, ban Shifter. It's also because of this and that. And you got people like, nope, I want my Shifter. Shifter's good. And when you shotgun Shifter at like draw phase, it's like, I mean, here's the thing. A lot of decks to play through Shifter, but I do think Shifter is very strong. It's funny because I think Shifter is a card that could easily see a hit. But at the same time, if it gets hit, Tier Element becomes a much better deck. Means you see Tier Element more. I'm good with that. But I think we might see a Shifter. Give me 1 second. All right. Oh, I asked my wife for a water bottle. Baby Baby Gronk rising up, Livy. I'm gonna ban you. All right. Actually, there's this one meme. I don't know if you guys know it. In fact, I actually hold on. If I show it, no, the meme's too funny because you brought it up. Hold on. I gotta have this here. I really, really do. By the way, join our Discord. It actually has a lot of memes there. And I actually want to post a few more memes there. I don't have as much as I'd want it to have, but come on, it's gotta be here. It's gotta be here. Man, I don't have that many memes in this folder, so it has to be somewhere. But basically, it has like this whole sentence of Ohio, and it's like me when I'm 20, I'm 23, and it's like you can't understand it. Just funny to me. He says Shifter is worse than mine. They're both terrible and should both be gone. I saw that. I don't know. I would rather play with a shift because you could play through Shifter. Shifter only lasts one turn. Mine just lasts forever as long as the other player feels like it. Oh, we got a cup of water. Oh, even though you know I like bottles. Wow.
It's still filtered.
I know.
Dumbass.
But yeah, no, I would rather have Shifter than mine, though. I can understand wanting Shifter to be banned, but Shifter being worse than mine, I don't know. I would rather have 3 mine in the game. 3. Or I would rather have 3 Shifter in there than 1 mine. I'm good. But if mine comes back, I am going to put this. I am going to be back on Striker probably. Like, I don't think if mine comes back to 1, I think Striker becomes a tier 2 deck at the minimum. I think that's my, yeah. Do you think Kurakara will go up being searchable by Snake Eye? Yeah, I feel like Kurakara, yes, but people already, this is searchable with other cards as well. But yeah, Kurakara's ulti's at 45. I think if you want your Kurakara, 45 is really good. I would not mess with the secret. I would just get the. Well, if you guys are looking for a deal, people are finally waking up and seeing ulti Kurakara is a good pick. $80 right here for your ulti Kurakaras. 45s here though. I would get your ulti Kurakaras for 45. Yeah. Only ones worth playing anymore are the Floodgate ones like Droll, Nib, Shifter, stuff. So generic, it hits anything like Imperm or Ash. Yeah. I always told people Kurakara was just low at 40, even without the Snake Eye searchable thing. You know what else? Who else cards about everything is pathetic? MSK with his 50 views every video. Oh, dude, I don't even talk to MSK anymore, bro. I don't know. He did basically. I forgave him for something, and then he did it again, and we don't talk. But he got banned off YouTube, and I know he has a new channel. But I remember looking at it, and he got like 14 videos for his Marco Watch in like a day, and I wouldn't shame anyone for view wise. I think that's really dumb, especially when 5,000 isn't big in the grand scheme of things, right? And the person who clowns the person who did shame, they can be clowned on it. It's like really dumb, right? I never liked that. But the fact that because I felt I didn't want him banned on YouTube, I can confidently say that. But he pushed the envelope too much to get banned, right? He would always show some out of pocket shit. I remember, if you guys know the porn market watches, and you guys might think he did not show actual porn on YouTube. Nope, he did. He got away with it for a while too, before one strike. So, and I remember everyone in his circle was telling him this, right? And I mean, he finally got the envelope pushed and had to make a new channel. I don't know. My Discord got hacked last week. No, I saw that I got cleaned up as fast as possible. And we learned something though, Ethan, which was good, which was we learned that people cannot at moderators. I thought you could, and it was automatically, and it wasn't. But now, whenever something happens or someone gets hacked or whatever, we got mods on the job to clean it up. We got it cleaned up in 3 hours, though, which is not bad. It's not too bad. Hey, it's not your fault. You're all good, man. Come back to Discord. You're all Gucci. I can play out to mine. I only have a single card for Shifter. Plus, I play Orcus. I need my Graveyard Dog. Understandable. I'm just saying I would much rather play against Shifter than Mystic Mine. That's the way I see it. But, yeah, I mean, the Shifter does hurt. My hot take, I don't think hand traps should be floodgates at all, especially since the restrictions put on them are so easy to fulfill. I can kind of agree with that. I do agree with that. Again, if they hit Shifter, I'm good with that, right? I don't want Shifter really hit. I don't like that tier becomes a better deck, right? And I really don't. That's why I'm kind of like, well, if I could play through it, then it's whatever. Right? I play Madolche, so I can't play through it, right? At least that's what I'm playing right now. Because I think it's just funny how I'm known as a Madolche guy, but I haven't played the deck since like before lockdown. Like last time I played Madolche, I think the lockdown, like it was just when it came out or right before, like that long, to a point where I gotta get new sleeves. But I do agree with that, you know, unless it's like a weaker at least, because Shifter's a very strong card. You sound like you're talking with Google. What? How? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh no! What does that mean? I don't think that's that's not an insult. But what does that mean, man? Man, I still don't have any. Have my Kurkurs, and I want them for Snake Eyes, but I'm broke at the moment after buying Horus, Diabellstar, and SP. I had to it's my house. Oh, okay. Also, Harv, do you want to make me a Madolche deck profile icon that's like really, really good? Like a lot good. That a lot good. Oh man, see, I'm speaking broken Google now because a lot good is like how a 4-year-old talks, and I said that unironically. Oh man, but yeah, how high do you how high do you think Snake Eyes Flamberg Dragon will go in price? Only pulled 3 total out of 2 cases. I thought it could go up to a $10 card. Now it's like a $15 card. So I was already wrong about it. I think it could go max 20, but I think 15, 16. It's going to stay there unless something with tier 1 status has to do with that card. Man. So Droll, I don't like how Manadium loses to it instantly, but Droll feels like a necessary evil. I will say though, for tier limit though, I think that if we ban Shifter, can we ban the Ishizu cards? Now I know people want Kelbeck, right? By the way, I want to look at OTS 23 really quickly here. Enemy controls are 45. Okay. I expected that. Welcome Labyrinths are about 40. Okay. 4s on the Super Rugs. This set is so good. This set is so good. And then what else we're gonna see here? Not Flameberg. What card did I just say I was gonna go over? Quarter centuries, by the way, for this could go up. But let's look at Droll because Droll is you got ultis at 130, 140. Then you got your CRs at about 95. That's spot on. I'm not shocked. It's such a good card. I should have got my CRs for cheap, but oh well. But oh yeah, except for Kelbeck, right? I think if they put Kelbeck to one, I think it was Kelbeck. Something's funny about Kelbeck, or I think it's the other one. But so if a card sent from the hand or deck to your opponent's graveyard, you can target one special one monster puck control, special this card from your hand, and return that card to hand. It's a funny card because of that, right? And then the mill sucks, right? Which is which and by sucks, I mean I think milling 5's a little too crazy, but if they hit the other 3 and then put this to 1, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with having this one, I guess, right? I'm assuming Rug reprint was because of Edison, yeah. And the Edison turnout at these events are crazy, so yeah. Let's look at Snake Eye for a little bit. You need a thumbnail for the profile? Yeah, Madolche deck profile. Call by 2, I think, would be good for the game. I like call by 2. I think that would be nice because we do have cross out, but people are playing cross out. It's weird. All right, let's look at the snake cards. Giant red sea snake, super 50 for a light play. Okay. Flambergs, I think these can go up. 40 for your Sinfuls. I told people to get that $30. Snake Eyes, I mean, that's just such a random card. I want to look at the actual snakes. Yeah, 13, 14. Again, I think that could probably sneak back to 10. 2 to 3 was too cheap for it. 7's on your Sinful Spoils. You only play 1. That's kind of why, but the card is good. This set has 2 commons that are worth more than $12. Let that sink in. These are cheap, by the way. 48 for a light play is actually quite nice. You guys might want to snag it up if you do use the affiliate link, by the way. If you're buying anything on TCG Player, use my affiliate down in the description below. I don't know how to segue that $35 damn common. So maybe Snake Eye Fire Kings, 35. Yeah, nobody's paying that. 1 2 Flamberg's all you need, depending on its pure mix. I thought it was a 2 or 3 of, but probably is like a 2. Like, if it's mixed, I think I knew you didn't mix 3 in. I got you. Just try the cute Medolce ones, and then just throw me something. We'll like go on the way. Just make sure tiramisu somewhere on it, I guess. Milling more than 3 cards by effect should be a crime punishable by death. Well, no, Light Storm's fine because nobody's playing Light Storms, even though I'm not a big fan of Light Storms. But yeah, I think milling 5 just by sending it is kind of crazy. I say if they want to make a new predecessor for hey, nothing should be affected by the end of the turn, that's fine. I don't like how Manadium loses Troll instantly. I definitely see it as a problem. But before this, I don't think the people weren't asking for Droll bans until Manadium came out. Because we really do have a deck that dies by searching, right? It's hard to say how if Droll goes, but if it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't know. I think because if Droll goes, but we have Shifter still in the game, I'm like, what the fuck? But at the same time, if Shifter goes in the game, people are gonna be like, oh well, but we have Droll though, right? So it's kind of hard. I want to see what Konami does with it. They could sub it out in the TCG. We have the TCG list actually though, don't we? I don't know. If we do, then it's not even worth. Call by Grave is absurd card, not only a snipe for most hand traps, so it can negate your monsters by banishing another copy that's in the graveyard. Correct. That is very true. Call by Grave is a very busted card. I think that since we have Thrust and Talents, we're okay with 1 call per buy. That's how I see it. Let's see. Only downside is I still need at least 2 wanted. Yeah. Man. And I feel that locked. I think it's had Droll and some other good staples. Also, Coach King Giant Trainer, which is dope. Yeah. Droll keeps Dark Worlds at bay. Dark World is a mess. Dude, if Droll gets banned, I'm going to go play Dark World. I'll tell you that. Hand trap floodgates are necessary. How else are you going to stop people from building giant boards? I definitely feel like some of the going second cards aren't enough. Even if you draw like an evenly, stuff like that. I don't know. Droll is different than Shifter. I feel like I know they're both floodgate hand traps, but they do such different things. And Droll wasn't a bannable card until Manadium. That's how I see it, right? Konami just goes crazy and bans Droll and Shifter, but bring back Maxi. Okay, stop. I mean, if that thing is, if they hit Droll, I have something to look forward to because I will play Dark World. I'll probably play every locals every week because that deck's just too fun. In fact, let's look at Coach King Giant Trainer here, since Harv said it. But before we go to the next card, if you guys want to donate through Super Chat or PayPal, the goal is 3 to 5 donations. If you guys donate $5 or more, I will open up 1 OTS Pack 23. If you guys donate $10 more, I'll open up 2 OTS Pack 23s. If you guys donate $15, I'll open up 3 OTS Pack 23s. If you guys donate $20, I'll open up 5 packs of OTS 23. Man. Shifter still destroys Dark World, sadly. Both would have to go. Yes, but Shifter and Droll, look, if I run into a Shifter, I run into a Shifter. If I run into a Droll, I run into Droll. But the fact that we have both in the game, I mean, the chances would be a lot better, you know? Let's look at Lopter, actually. Have you calmed down yet? No, you have not calmed down. $14. Okay. Let's look at Generator. 13. Let's look at Boss Stage real quick here. 9, 10. Ah, that's me. Ah, this card's going. Yep. What did you drop? Are you okay? Okay. It's actually not bad for when these were $4. I told people to get this at 4, and lobsters at $1. So if you won, you won. These always held a little bit of value. I think these at when they were 3s were a little cheap. Right now we're looking at let's see, near at 19 listings, $5. Might want to get your Mardells as well. People like this as well. How you doing, Master Onishon? How you doing, bro? Also, free my boy X Saber and Volker. Stop. Also, Soul Release being hyped up in the OCG, and I've seen recently mentioned in his recent video. We went over Soul Release. Even the commons are $1. I think if you're gonna get commons, get the Dark Beginning ones though. That's what I would say. Maybe again though, it would be funny to see a Dark World or not a Dark World hit a Shifter hit though. I wouldn't mind Shifter being hit. I really don't want to play against tier, man. I don't know how to say it. 1 second here, by the way, guys. I'll be right back in just about 30 seconds here. All right. So, what was that called? X Saber Invoker. So, funny enough, this was a military card, so that's why I have my OG secrets. Dollars for your secrets, good to have in your band binder. $35 listings, by the way, compared to 112. It's very odd to me. The OG secrets are about $4. How much are first editions? 13. Light plays are about 10. So yeah, there's a big difference between first editions. I would personally say that I might actually keep these for a little while here. The secrets here about $1 are really good. $1.50. I think that you should have a banned copy of every card because then you're prepared, and if you don't want, you can move it because it's gonna be overhyped. Even $2, I think is very fair, for sure. Got a $5 donation from my boy David Warner. Thank you, my man. Give me your pick of the week for me to buy with some of next week. Check. I feel like making stonks. Okay, well, if you want a band card, I would honestly say that these aren't bad. Let me see. 1, 2. By the way, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. $13 or not 13. 13 packs. Choose number between 1 through 13. I would say one thing that can still go a little bit, by the way, are these. Now, if you guys, well, no, you guys do know. So I have a 5 cards out of your trade binder, right? Which I am, Sage, if you can link that, that'd be wonderful. I don't know if you're still here, but my 5 cards out of your trade binder got 2,300 views. And I'm really happy about that because my last 5 cards out of your trade binder did not have as many. I think it had about 1,000, 1,200. No, maybe like 1,200. Let me see. 5 cards here. Oh, 1.9. Oh, it actually did pretty well. We did not, I don't know if we hit the like goal for this video, but let's see. Did we? Because it was like 100 likes. I didn't put 120. 92 likes. Okay. I actually forgot to add to the playlist too, so that was completely my fault. Let's see. How do I add to the playlist here? Boop, boop, boop. But I had this card in here, and this card right now is about. Oh, okay, you got it. Thank you, my man. I told people to get this at $7, $8. You have $9.50 here, goes up to 30, goes up to 25. You might want to get this while you can. I would say that is your penny stock. Or not even penny stock. You said pick of the week. So that's pretty good. I also have more cards there, David, if you guys want to check. I actually only got like 4 comments, though, which was really like 4 or 5. Really weird. I remember when Medolce players hit him in Levier. Levier was never hit. At least from my knowledge, I never saw Levier hit. Maybe I was only gone from the game for like 2.5 years between it, but this was in like I left in 2016. Pack 4. All right. I'm technically a mod, so I might as well act like one. Yep. Man, Yo, screw you. I'm trying to play board games at this point. I actually do like board games, so we share that in common. All right, let's see. The hollow's at the front, right? Yeah, no, hollow's at the front. I should know this. Crow at least? No. No. Oh my gosh. That's not what I wanted to see. That's not what I wanted to see. And it's not even that it's not an ulti or not. It's just or like a good super. I just don't want to see the bike. I didn't say hit. I remember when Dolce played MX and Livera. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. My fault. I did misread. My fault. Wait, yeah. Why? How did I misprint? You said played too. Well, I don't know why I said hit and Livera. Funny enough, actually, Rena, I still play one Levier and Dolce, but it doesn't come up. I know that it could be cut. I don't know. I play it. You could still do some nutty shit with it, though. You really can. If Levier wasn't level 1 through 4, oh man, it'd be crazy. A lot of creators are having downfalls in engagement, whether it's views, likes, etc. So I saw that from actually, and mine's coming back a little bit. My market watch yesterday got 1.5 views. That's really good. I'm okay with 1.5. If I can, I think what's really funny is if it hits 1,000, if it hits like 1,200, I'm usually good, right? Like 1,200 on market watch, it's good enough, right? 12, 1,300. So if I hit 1,500, it's good enough at my sub point. But, I remember the week before, I had the worst market watch performing at 1K. It was, yeah. But hey, you have ups and downs. It happens. I don't really care. 3, and I'm done gambling on your packs. That's fine. That's fine. First of all, thank you, David, for the extra $5 donation. 1, 2, 3. I mean, it can't be a bike. In fact, David, I'll do you a favor, okay? If it's a bike, you could say another number and don't have to donate if it's our bike. But there's no way it's another bike. It's a spell, guys. It's not another bike, but it's not an ulti because it's. Oh no, it could be enemy controller. Nope, it's emergency, and that's fine. See, I am okay with an emergency. Emergency is all good, all right? But, not a bike. I just don't want to see a bike. That's all I don't want to see. I could see whatever else, dog, but just not a bike. So, oh, man. So, do goblins banish monsters either? I mean, they could get banished from Shifter. Can you imagine combo? No, think about it. You could combo off under Shifter and then just pike Levier and then combo off even more. Nah, you probably can't. Also, Ulti Giga Brilliant is literally sense. Let's see. Oh, this is because it was a tin promo. That's why. So this came in the 2013 tin, and everybody got this, Gaga Magician, and Gaga Bolt. Huh. You want a sealed one, $18, $15? It's actually not bad for collectible purposes. Got your Galaxy Wizards. You know what? Fuck it. Let's actually go through this. Near miss. There is first edition. Okay. $4 here for your Galaxy Wizards. Even the supers are worth a little money. Expedition at 3 is not a bad card. Not a bad card. 3, even though I hate this card. If you've been a long fan of the show, you know why. $2 on Focus Source. This card never just really got bought out. Dollar, cents. Yeah, the rest of this is nothing. This was a good card. I actually played this back for Madolce. 26 listings with a big spike here. What do I not know? There's still dollars for now, but second page, what has that? Like 3, 4? Oh, yeah. This has a Maxim Gold reprint. As like a Maxim Gold. Oh no, Star Guardian rare. My fault. Okay. And even those are not high listings here. 50, 60 cents. Okay. So you have to turn your face up, launch your put controls, its attack becomes 0, and if it does, the effects are negated, right? So it's not a quick effect, right? Unfortunately. If there's a quick effect, yes, great card, especially for the second effect, but this is not a quick effect. But I guess you make it, you force something, I guess. You force an interrupt. When this card is destroyed by your opponent's card, either by battle or card effect, and since your graveyard, draw 1 card. And if you reborn this, hey, you can keep drawing. So it's not a bad card overall. Not bad at all. Let's see. What else do I want to go here? At least emergencies matter relevant. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Emergency, I'll take your entire start. Rank 7 Dark Arm. Yep. Let's look at that. So secret rares are $9, $10. I mean, it's a rank 7, right? So, you know, cashier card. And then you have your ultras at $10. I mean, the jump ultra looks so nice. I know a lot of people don't like jumps. I like jumps a lot. 1 second, guys. Well, it's a good thing I opened up those OTS packs, right? Beforehand. Oh, man. But, yeah. Annihilation, I would personally get the ultra rare because if you get the ultra over the secret, when they reprint this card, which they probably eventually will, you know, the secret might go down a bit, but the ultra from Show and Jump, there's a limited amount of these, and people like to collect every Show and Jump promo. One of those people, you're looking right at him. I don't know. A lot of people like to collect, say, like every quarter century, every charmer, every this. I preferably love collecting every jump card, especially now that they're out of circulation. And I think I want to look through the list, but I have at least 90%. Because when I came back in the game and I want to reamass my collection, like when I actually got to that point, I just saw so much of it way cheaper than I wanted. And I'm like, you know what? It's so much cheaper. Like, I remember another card I got here was, now this one card I did not have in my collection, but it was always $100 something, right? Which now it's $100. These used to be $12, believe it or not. And I picked mine up for $12. So, yeah. Let's see. How is Gigantic Champion Sargas sitting? He's got to be seeing some kind of rise with Horus. Let's see. I think Sargas $4 or $5. About $6 here, so a little more. That's good. $6 here. You know, that's respectable here. $6. Okay. Goes up to 7s, 8s. You got the other Spriggan Super here at about $1 here. Doesn't have the reprint either, so you have to pay the $1 here. Man, I wonder how Lightning Overdrives are looking here. $3.38. Man, have the Mighty Up fallen. Black Rose. Man, how much is Frost? $90. You use this at least, so it's not bad. Did you guys know that? By the way, my subscriber base told me at one point that this card was worth $100. To get it at 100, 120, it will go up to 200s. And I was like, fuck it. I'll get one because I got it off somebody. And I'm get rid of it and losing $20 because I didn't want to hold on to it anymore. And I already see this card at 6. I'm like, well, it can't go any lower. But yeah, it wasn't. And now I'm seeing this $40 one. Oh, man. What the fuck? Oh, man. It's not, it's like the fact that they can't put up to, right? That's the problem, man. I don't know. Maybe this is like a Testata thing. I don't know. Maybe Testata can play this card. I don't know. $40. Would I pay that? Absolutely not. Oh, my gosh. Well, that's a trip down memory lane. I just think that there's too much of it to go up. I would just rather get other stuff. Like, people know it's like, it's too much. All right, I see some other cards who want me to go over. I want to go over Lightning Order because I just want to laugh. 33, at least this was a meme, right? People really had faith in this one. They should have routed this card, by the way. Diviner at 17, we know that. This guy, 3 or 4 is not bad. Bloody Rose at about 2. I'm not going to call it ready. It's Bloody Rose Dragon. I had a whole video crying about it. Ultras at 2s. Arleniko's at about $3 here. They still need to reprint this card by 344 listings. Still a little worrisome. Albion's at 2s. Okay. Secrets at about, man, you got to place it here at $1. That's not terrible. 2s. Dishonest about $1. Man, these dry trunk cards have no faith. No faith. Dollar, yeah, like 50 cents. Dollar. Lamau, dollar. Oh, the super brand whites are about $1. I guess that's cute. Yeah. Well, overall, looks like some dodge shit. Lure clips can go up again, format dependent at some point in time. I don't disagree. People tried it one time, but fell off within 2 weeks. And I need more. I need more. Like, it needs to be eroded. I think it should be eroded, and they should try it again. That's how I see it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It needs up to, though, but it looks cool. Yeah. Let's see. I think Heretic Skydragon Overlord Heliopolis will go up with Horus accessing to it. Let's see. I remember this card at Galactic Overlord. Tins are about 100 there. Ghosts at 35. It's not the card you want me to go over anyway. Ultras are $5 there. Let's see here. So you might not actually believe me here, Ethan. So if you want, I could send you a picture. Ruxin signed one of these. I think it was recently. And someone came up to me and said, "Do you want this?" And he gave me showed me an unlimited one of these that was signed by Ruxin 34. So it was just an interesting tidbit. $3 for an unlimited. It's not bad. It goes up to 7s for unlimited. So hey, cheap one here for 3. First, well, let's see what lightly plates are. Yeah, lightly plates at some listings. So $2 there. First editions, you got $7, $8, $11. I think this is not a bad card to pick up for a first edition at all. It's not a bad rank 8. You tribute any number of odds from your hand or side of the field and destroy an equal amount of cards on the field. It's good. It also does not target, right? Which is good. I like that this card doesn't target. It's a good card. I told people it's a nice card at like a 3. It first it used to be like $4. Now they're like 7, but the listings are really low. That's the thing. I think you should get one of these because of low listings. 13 listings for first hand light play near mint, not Gucci. What's my Chaos Angel looking like right now? I got him a few months ago at like 50. People say he wasn't going to go up. I mean, the second I saw the lab build that needed 3, I knew it was going to go up. $72, $74. I mean, your boy's winning. Wait, is this worth $1 by the way? Nah, okay, cool. Where's Dispatter? I want to look at Dispatter here. $38 for you, Dispatter. Big oofies. Ruddy Rose sounds cartoony as hell. No, it's Bloody Rose. I don't know why we had to censor that. That annoyed me. Lightning Overdrive was the best set. We bought my boy Scrap Raptor. No, we did not. Labyrinth, Arias, and Sleipnir are going up too. We already looked at areas here. Wait, no, we looked at Butler. We did not look at areas. Oh, no. I call this Butler. Yeah, we saw Butler. And what's Sleipnir looking at like? Quarter Century's up there, $8.50 here. Well, these were about $7, $8. They're about the same price here. I personally think, and it's something I'm like kind of weighing on myself, is if I should get the Quarter Century at 30, because that's a good price. $30 for this, very good. I would like to at least trade for one of these if I find one at the Indie Regional. Man, Warrock. I actually have a funny. Oh, Rena, I don't know if you know this, but I actually have my last short was a Warrock short. And I will actually link it over here. Wait, bro, looking at Sun Dragon says Sky Dragon. Wait, did I look at the wrong one? No way. You know, I looked at the right one. Oh, Sky Dragon. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, hold on. Oh, I have to look through all these slifers. All these slifers. Oh, I just don't have enough slifers in my life. Slifer, no. Sliping. This one. Oh, yeah. This is, what's it called? Oh, it's a negate and destroy, basically. When you activate a card effect that targets a card. Okay. I mean, yeah, this, Ghost of Best. I actually have some of these in bulk. I have to get them out. 2s, 3s, 4, $5, $7 here. This card's actually really good. Damn. Okay, you're right. Sup, Thomas and gang. Hope y'all good. How you doing, Amphibious? But yeah, that's a Skyrock short if you want to see it. Yeah, the quarter century for Sleipnir is really cheap. What do you think some cheap quarter centuries you could pick up is? Well, let's look at Duelist Nexus here because let's see what's cheap one here. I think Chimera 55 is way too low. Corridors at 40 are really good. If we see a droll shift or a shifter band or both, pick those up like instantly. 30. Again, Sleipnir's good. This went down as it should have. Toketsu's at 20s are too cheap. I would pick up that for sure. For sure. Absolutely. I want to get one of these. I have not seen Adminias in a single trade binder. Guys, I'm not even joking. Not a single trade binder have I seen those. It's ridiculous. I saw someone talking today about Ultimate Slayer package and like runic base decks or even lab. I was wondering if they made any upward progress because of it. We'll take a look here. Ultimate. No. Ultimate Slayer. Also, if you guys have not liked the video, go ahead, smash that like button, by the way. Let's see. We have... How many likes do we have on this? 15 likes. Go ahead, smash that like button. We have like, what, 30 people here? 31? Ultimate Slayer. Still want Starlight of it, but 114 really good for a Starlight. Slayers. This card went up and then went back down. I mean, it's making a little bit of progress just because people think it could be played, but not really. Do you want to? Like, do you actually want to? I'll give you work. We'll talk later, but yeah, let's get the thumbnail at the very least. Because I'm not waiting on any cards for it. I'm just showing the build off as is. And if you could put memes in it, I'm happy. Because I want, like, memes in it and shit. Like, if you like, really, really good on it, you're my boy for deck profiles for life. Also, the Earth Charmer Immovable Starlight has dropped to an embarrassing low. Yeah, I actually have them, too. That's the funniest part. I think people are just scared that it's going to drop. But $73. Remember when these went up to 300? I told people to get these at 100. And at 300, I said, now it's time to offload. Man, what a wild ride. Yep. You see about 300 there. You guys remember that? Good times. How are Rev Synchrons? Well, they're really low. They were as low as 17, but because of the 5 to 10, 50%, 23. Look, for a secret rare that is somewhat generic, I think that's the best you could really see on it. Bro, I'm down bad for work, Lamont. Not a legit second job, but at least I'm editing thumbnail work. Should hopefully have stuff soon, but not at the moment. Yeah, sure. We'll figure out rates and all that. What's up, Saga? How you doing, Jimmy? How you doing? Man, this card has fallen from grace. I actually want to look at Power Tool Dragon. Near mids, well, there's no lightly played here. $100. It's not bad. Straight Benjamin for this. And people did not buy any of these. Well, okay. Where are first heads at? Like 300? 220 for light play. Very good. Very good for light play. Near mids, 400. Just take the light play and call it a day. How much are Power Tool Alties? So, 30 for 1 for an unlimited light play seems really good. Okay, 55, 60 over here. First editions are about 70. 150. That's good. Yo, you guys have some cheaper power tools on the market. Go ahead. Eat them up. Eat them up. Eat them up. Eat them up. Ah! Anyway, fears of quarter century. I don't know why. I thought you were going to say fear and hunger. I don't know. So honestly, I just feel like Konami will reprint them as quarter centuries. I don't know. I feel like they will, but if we get past the quarter century hype, I think that's a really good price. In fact, even if actually, you know what? No. Even if they reprint as a quarter century, 70 is too low. I don't know. Have you seen how the Vanquish whole Facebook chat has evolved into people just selling the deck? That's funny to me. That's really funny. Man, I remember how people playing Power Tool Dragon and supervised Gigaplant decks in the form after Edison Lamau. Yeah, it's a Signer Dragon card too. Technically, it's a sign. Okay, collector. It's like an honorary signer because technically, this is the Signer Dragon, but nobody gives a fuck. Which ultras are really low here. That's wild. 15s, okay. Then you got why are the ultis and ultras the same price? That's ridiculous. I don't know. I don't like this card much. I'll be honest. I really don't. It doesn't look awful to me, but I just don't like it. Also, I will be streaming for like another 3 minutes because my throat kind of hurts a little bit. So your boy's a little bit tired. So we got 3 minutes left here. Plus, I gotta wake up and go to Indiana tomorrow for work, unfortunately. So is what it is. But could you guys believe that we're so close to 4,500? I mean, we're at 4,406. So I think it's really cool. Man. Thanks for the stream. Saki been giving that throat. I mean, how do you think I afford good cards? Actually, there's one more thing I want to look at here. They are just going to start making retreats of anything and everything. They're probably running out of ideas for archetypes. Yeah, that's their fault, though, because they're stupid. I want to look at Forbidden Chalice. Also, if you guys want to become a YouTube channel member, I always appreciate it. Help support the channel, no additional cost to you. If you guys want to donate to Super Chat or PayPal, the goal is 3 to 5 donations. We got 2 so far. $5, I'll open up 1 pack of OTS 23. $10, I'll open up 2 packs of OTS 23. $15, I'll open up 3 packs of OTS 23. And $20, I'll open up 5 packs of OTS 23. We still could have ultis, by the way. The packs were from different places. So, let's look at ultras first. So, $10 for your light plays. What are near mints at? 17. I have my set of first eds I got at about 10. Because I think this is too cheap for this card. 35 listings for first ed light play near mint, by the way. If you don't want near mint, 5s are too cheap for this. $5? $5 is way too cheap. Ulti Chalice now. I think I have a first ed moderately played. I actually did pick one of these up here. And we have 65 for your lightly played. Remember when this was like a $200 to $500 card? This card went crazy. I'm going to go without photos here. 75, 78 for your near mints. Really, really good. Take my gambling money. Well, thank you for the $5 donation, my man. 1 through, I believe, 11 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You have your supers here as well. It's like the only one worth looking at. Oh, man, this is so painful to see. 50 cents, way too cheap here. Oh, one more thing. If you guys don't know, because right here, there's Gores is a $1 card event right now, like a real $2 card. If you go verify 14 listings, you go near mint, 10 listings, $3 over here, actually. Wow. So yeah, your Gores are worth some money here. Slime token's about $1, so is what it is. All right, 9, let's go here. Zerk has had builds before, but they're not meta relevant. Let's see King's Arc, and then I'm gonna open up the pack. OGs are like $4. That's way better than the 13 they were. All right. Let's see here. There's no way. Hold on. No, it's white. It's white. Okay, cool. I like to see the edge to see what it is because it's a spell, a trap, and a monster. So if I see a synchro, I know it's done for. Oh man, no crows either. I actually feel like I haven't seen many crows pulled. I could be wrong though, but is what it is. Well, with that being said, thank you guys who checked out the stream. I will be at Indy this Saturday. Please, 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 please say hi. I am very friendly in IRL. With that being said, guys, leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe. Good night. I'll stay here for a minute to see your guys' good nights, by the way. Yeah. So, man. Peace, bro. Talk soon about the vid. Absolutely. Thanks for the stream, bro. No problem. Thank you for always coming, Jimmy. I always appreciate how even if it's like late, you still come. I mean, I know that I think the card that just came out in Age of Overlord has the top 32. Also, when you get a stream on your gaming channel, the second I don't have to work multiple jobs. You gotta grab my deck list after I top Indy. Dude, if you do, yeah. Actually, it's really nice that I can actually get deck profiles over there. Take care, Mr. Saki. Thank you, my man. Good night, guys.